Hey everybody, it's your buddy Josh here, Director of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire and Studio Design Director at Obsidian Entertainment. I'm here to talk to you about patch 5.0. This is the final patch for Deadfire. This is a thank you to all of our fans, people who have supported the game since the FIG campaign through development and in the last year since the game has been launched. It includes a ton of new bug fixes and balance changes and some really cool features that I want to talk to you about. The first new feature is a new ship UI. This will come up anytime you encounter a ship on the seas. It's a more elegant way of handling ship encounters, allowing you to go into ship-to-ship combat, deck-to-deck fights, or to parlay with the ship captains as you see fit. We just wanted to polish that experience a little bit more based on players' feedback, and we hope you enjoy it. Turn-based mode is now out of beta in the 5.0 patch. Thanks to all of the effort that people put into testing it, providing feedback, and of course the efforts of Brian McIntosh and Nick Carver on fixing bugs and providing balance fixes. It is now live in 5.0 for everyone to play. It's a really great feature and I encourage everyone to check it out. It really changes how the game plays. We actually have new story content in the 5.0 patch. We listened to feedback about the critical path of the game, specifically stuff that people thought was lacking from Woodica and Aethys, and we worked with Paul Kirsch, one of our great narrative designers. He wrote new lines, new content. We went back into the recording studio, found the original voice actors, had them record all new lines to put into the game to make it a seamless new experience. So if you've been wondering why there's so little reactivity from Woodica or why certain questions haven't been answered by Aethys, hopefully the 5.0 patch will put those to rest. They're really cool additions. Paul did great work on it. And yeah, it's really awesome stuff. A lot of players who went through on the factionless path or the anarchist path toward the end of the game found that by not choosing a faction to go with through Andra's Mortar, the game actually was shorter or significantly easier because it allowed them to bypass a lot of content. We've tried to address that in the 5.0 patch by pulling some of the critical items that you need out of Neketaka and putting them elsewhere in the world. Without spoiling their location, I'll just say that it will require more time and effort to go find those recipes, craft the items, and proceed through Andra's Mortar, and it makes for a more challenging experience overall. Even though it is not technically part of the 5.0 update, we are using this as an opportunity to release a new set of revised rules for the Pillars of Eternity tabletop role-playing game. For those of you who've been following the campaign for a while, you may remember that we released a 30-page-ish set of starter rules to a select number of backers. Since that time, we've taken feedback both from people outside the studio as well as from our own internal play group to make a 19-chapter set of rules that you can use to create characters and run a low-level campaign in Aora. This is available for anyone to download and check out and use. Please check out the rules, try running a little campaign with it, and give us your feedback, because with your help, we can make it into something that's even better. But now, it's time to go and talk about something incredibly important. Okay, everybody, I've saved the best till last. And by the last, I mean el ultimo, the ultimate. It's back. People hated it in Pillars of Eternity because it was a Steam achievement, and they couldn't 100% their achievements, and it broke a lot of hearts and made people sad. But I always wanted to bring it back. And now we have. It is the final God challenge. If you go to Magran's Fires and you enable the 12th challenge, the ultimate, it will turn on all other God challenges, Solo, Trial of Iron, and Path of the Damned. It's really hard. It's so hard that a bunch of our testers wrote up a page of feedback explaining the reasons why maybe it can't be completed at all, but who knows? What I do know is that if you are one of the first 50 players to provide proof that you have completed the ultimate, you'll receive this patch. But that's not all. Because if you're one of the first 12 players to provide proof that you've completed the ultimate, you'll get your name, your character's name, their class and level engraved on this plaque forever. Unless you cheat or are a jerk, in which case we won't do it. That's it for the 5.0 update. As always, I want to thank everyone for all of your help in making this game possible. Without your feedback and support, we never could have made this happen. Thank you.